right, part 3. I'm excited. Yeah. All right. So, let's do this better because this way of doing it could get really lengthy. Um, Basically, just sit there and do this a billion times and have nested ifs and elses and nasty, ugly spaghetti code, which is what that is called. Or you can do it a much more manageable way, which is to use objects. Who would have thought? Or you can use it with methods. Yeah, let's do the messed up methods way, and then we'll do it the right way. All right, so methods. Let's teach you about methods. What you can do with our text adventure object is create little things that it can do. You do these, and these little things are called methods. So, how do you do that? How does it work? All right. So, since I'm in this public class text adventure from here to here, I can go ahead and just create something beyond just a constructor and use it later. So public, we're not going to return anything, so I'm going to do void. What you can do beyond void is go ahead, I'll finish the method. We'll call this room. Okay, room takes in nothing and it returns nothing. But what you can do besides void, like in replacement of void, is maybe do some sort of data type here. So if I wanted to return just the room number, I could have int. If I wanted to return a name of something, string. And if I wanted to return this object, text adventure. Okay? And the cool part about that is I'll just use it with text adventure. You just do a return statement and you can actually return itself. I like to use that design pattern actually because what you can do is chain methods together. So you can have like this dot room dot and then another method here, you know. It's really nice to work with. So we'll go back to void because I'm not going to be a dick, but this room method will be called right here. Okay, so all this code that I've nicely written now goes in this little tiny room method. Okay, it has no idea what name is. Oh no! So let's do that a little differently. Name is within this method's scope. Okay, so this method has no idea what it is. Now, that being said, what we can do is say, okay, well, just like we did with scanner, let's make a string name variable. We don't have to initialize it. We really don't care at all. This is still different, by the way. These names are not the same name variable. This one is within the scope of this constructor. This one is within the scope of this entire object, okay? So in order to actually make it the same name, that is how you do it. All right, so initialized, it is nothing. Then when you answer it, we have your name. All right? All right, now what we can do is, since we've done this room as a method, we can go ahead and call the room number, or room question. So this dot room. Boom. Works the same way. So, what's your name? My name's Ross. And what room number do you want to go to? I guess since I went to the model one, I'll go to the monster this time. Crap, I'm dead. Alright. So, that's how that works. This calls that, this does all that, and you're off to the races. So now you can see where it would be a little easier to go ahead and, if it's the model, well, maybe we can, if it's the model, maybe we can do this dot room again, actually. That'd be kind of weird. We're calling this method from this method. What? That's called recursion. So we're not going to get into that too much, but you can actually do that. So my name is Ross. Which room number do you want? I want 1. Which room number do you want? That's a model. So now if I pick 1, it'll just keep on doing that. Oh no. If I pick 2, I'm dead. So you could break these little if statements up into different room types, and that might be a little easier to work with. I think that there's an easier way to do that though, so I'm not convinced that this is the best way to do it. That, and we still haven't gone into interfaces, which are super fun, except not really, but super fun. So, how can I teach you about that if I do it this way? That's really the main point. Alright, let's think about this a different way. Hopefully I have enough time in this video to do this. Alright, paint. The way this thing works is we're going to have a bunch of rooms, okay? A bunch of little things that are going to lead to other things. So if this is where we start, and this has maybe 3 paths that you can go to. Okay, so starting room, maybe I go to the model room, the monster room, a locked door, okay? But then I go over here, oh, the model, well, it turns out the model is in love with me because I'm so attractive, and it has little things. I can marry her, or I can throw a pie in her face, or the door is locked. I can't do anything to the model. Maybe these two end though, okay? So we really need to come up with a structure that makes sense for what we're doing, which is the whole point of programming, is how do you represent data with different structures, and then how do you optimize it and do it better. So let's create a structure for this fellow in the next video.